This tutorial is not going to be for everybody. I'm just going to add in that wee disclaimer first thing off the bat. I am aware. But of course, as you can see, I'm trying out the bleached brow trend and I really like it. Hear me out. I kind of feel like with the hair and the brows, they're kind of pulling each other off, right? So like the hair is definitely pulling off the brows are pulling off the hair, you know. I definitely wanted to keep the eyes in this makeup look not really grungy and smoky, but still quite pretty, fierce, foxy, lifted, just just to kind of somewhat complement the eyebrows a wee bit, since this is my first time, you know. I've popped my bleached brow cherry. My skin's being a wee rascal at the minute, so I've obviously added in a couple of like beauty spots and freckles and stuff as well, which is also not going to be everybody's cup of tea. I swear to God, call the police. It's just, I'm committing so many crimes today. Just want to stick around, have a wee chit chat with me. So I got these bleached brows and greasy hair. Then just keep on watching. Jump scare. Have you ever seen me look so rough? To prime the skin, I'm taking the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer. This is the hydrating one. Oh, this feels so wrong, not having my brows done. So, for foundation, I'm going to mix these two, the Be Perfect Chroma Cover and the new Be Perfect Chroma Cover. I mentioned last week that I was actually wanting to do this just to kind of see how it looks and how it wears, and just see how these foundations are mixed, because I absolutely love the two of them. But I know quite a few people have actually mentioned, or I've heard them mention, that they don't like the illuminating one. So I'd say maybe if you have oily skin, you might not get on with it too well, but with me having dry skin, I get on with it great, to be honest. And also the original Chroma Cover, love it. I've mixed up that much foundation that I could probably do the Meredith foundation challenge all over again. It's these. This is absolutely criminal. So I'm putting a wee bit of foundation over my eyebrows just to kind of cancel out the darkness of them. So whenever I go in with the Brow Engineer, it won't have too much to cover, if that makes sense. But I kind of feel like I'm onto something here. These two foundations mixed is beautiful. I actually think I prefer the two of them mixed to this actually by itself. I kind of feel like we're getting the best of both worlds here. You can still see like the nice illuminated glow coming through with this foundation. It's not like overly or too illuminating, it's just like a nice satin-like finish to the skin, and you're also still getting that coverage. So if you bought this foundation and unfortunately you don't like it, but you have the original Chroma Cover, try and mix them, you know, like try and make it work, try and fix them. Because like if you've obviously spent your money and you've bought the foundation, you don't want it to go to waste obviously, but you know, try and mix it in with another one of like your favourite foundations. And this is the P. Louise Eye Base in Rumor 02. This is the Morphe 18CT Matte Essentials palette. I'm first off going to take one of my brushes from my Buff and Blend collection. This is my 01, and I'm going to go into this shade here, and I'm just going to start pressing that on the inner corner. I've actually changed my mind. I'm going to take a mixture of, yeah, still this shade, but a mixture of this as well. So kind of just mixing them two, because I feel like I kind of want that to be lighter than it is. It's so putting me off as well, the fact that I have no nails on. I just have these stumpy fingers. Like, look how stumpy and short my fingers are. That's a wee bit better. I'm just wanting that inner corner just quite bright actually. Taking a BKB 209 brush, and I'm going to go into the darkest, kind of like the second darkest shade in the palette, this one here. I feel like I do these eyeshadow looks that often that I don't even need to explain what I'm doing, right? If you're a frequent watcher of my channel, you could actually do my voiceover right now, so go ahead. Tell us all what I'm doing. Swear to goodness. I'm also going to take a wee bit of this shade here to kind of help me blend this shade out the tiniest wee bit. Taking my 04 brush, not taking any product on it, I'm just going to give that all a wee blend. Still taking my 04 brush, and I'm going to take a bit of this shade here. Do you know, I'm actually really liking how this is looking. I might just maybe intensify the lash line a wee bit and then just leave it as it is. And then taking the Il Maquillage liquid liner. Just before that has a chance to dry, I'm going to go in with that first shade again and just press on top of that liner, just at the outer corner. I'm using a wee bit of a Smolder eyeliner by MAC. It's been ages since I used this wee eyeliner, and it's still just as good, but it's more than likely out of date. Absolute minger I am. I think I'm going to double up on my lashes today. Lash Unlimited DBL 2s. These lashes here that look like so. They just look like that. Be Perfect Cosmetics, and I can see we half lashes that look like that. So I'm going to apply the DBLs first. Just kind of want a wee bit more extra oomph on the outer corner. God, I have the itchiest nose. God. So ladylike of me. I can't even see what I'm doing. So you see what I mean? The way it's just kind of lifted my eye a wee bit more. Just having that wee bit extra oomph in the outer corner. Wee bit of concealer. This is the Dior Forever Skin Concealer, is it? Yeah, this wee concealer here. It's so good. I just had a really intrusive thought there. And I'm not going to act on it. Does that ever happen in anybody where you just your intrusive thoughts just come out and you just let it happen? This actually happened the other night. When was it? It wasn't last night, but it was the night before. I was actually in the bedroom waxing my legs, and Kyle came in. He had his top off anyway. I'm actually just adding a wee bit more concealer, by the way, the Huda Beauty one, just for a wee bit of brightness. And I was just using waxing strips to wax my legs, and whatever way he was sitting, he was obviously just sitting like this, and I had the wax strip, and I was like thinking in my head, I would just love to just slap this wax strip on his armpit. How funny would that not be? And next minute, I'm doing it. The wax strip is on his armpit, and whoops. But I felt so bad, you know, because I literally just, he was like, just rip it off. And to be fair, I did rip it off as quick as I could. But his armpit started bleeding, and I felt so bad. Instant karma. What is this again? Give Me Contour Magic Wand from Doll Beauty. This is in the shade Medium. I'm pretty sure you can buy this on Be Perfect, and you can use my discount code to get 20% off Doll Beauty. I'm going to take a wee bit of the Refi Cream Blush. This is just in the shade Peach. I'm just going to take it on this wee stippling brush from, is it Casado? No, Kaleidos? Kaleidos? I do apologise, I cannot be stopped. But I feel like I use this blush every day now. Look at the state of it, it's disgusting. It's the Vive Pesca blush. This is actually the blush I will go for now over any blush I actually have in my collection. Even on a day where I'm not wearing like a lot of makeup. Like yesterday I just put a wee bit of makeup on because I had to go out somewhere. So I just used a mixture of the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, the Too Faced concealer mixed in together, and that was it, and just a wee bit of this blush, and it was beautiful. It's so nice. Gonna take this wee highlighter from e.l.f. and this big chunky brush. I do a wee bit of my chin. Just a wee tiny bit of my forehead because my forehead is quite spotty right now, so I don't really want to emphasis. Bronzer is Kaleidos, this wee compact duo here. What is this one? This is their contour trio in the shade tan, so I like to just take this shade here to bronze. I feel like these wee products here are really compact like this are only good if you're genuinely somebody who likes to bronze and contour, because I know for a fact like I'll never ever use that shade there. And then this shade, like I don't even know if I'll be able to use this as a powder. Maybe as like a foundation powder, but it's just, I don't know. I was kindly gifted these in PR. But I just know myself that I wouldn't actually go out and purchase these. Why is my forehead looking patchy? Shit. Okay, it turns out I needed to actually set my forehead. It was because my head was still quite like sticky, tacky, and it just wasn't sitting well with this powder bronzer. See, this is what I mean, like powder bronzers just go, oh my god, so patchy on me so quickly. My face is literally evidence right now. Do I continue? Do you think is it maybe that bronzer? Hold on, I'm actually going to go and get another bronzer. Please excuse my drawers, by the way. I'm actually in the middle of wrapping them. I just never got around to finishing it. Right, so I've got the Morphe and Havana Greg bronzer. This is a goodie. And I just got the Maybelline Super Stay Powder. I'm going to use this. I'm going to try this first of all before I go in with even more bronzer to see if this will perfect my cheeks a bit. Quite like this powder actually. Definitely not as a powder foundation, but to actually set like the outer perimeter of my face and like kind of everywhere else, I suppose. I just ran this I think it was this shade here. Yeah, this shade here just along my lower lash line. I'm now going to take a liquid liner. I'm going to do some inner corner liner. To do this, I usually like to take a wee liquid liner that has a wee wand like so, that it's just like a wee bristle wand. I'm gonna take this wee Milk Rise mascara. Oh, oh! Oh, how nice is that? This is just like the wee mini one, by the way. Ooh. Very nice. The lip liner. Morphe Boo lipstick. I'm just going to take this spoolie, I'm just going to run through my brows because I see there's like a wee bit of product build up on them. And do you know what, I'm actually going to take like this wee hair removal thing and do my unibrow. Might as well do my chin while I'm at it. Okay. This is the Sensorium Brow Engineer, and it's basically just like an intense pigment paint, and I got the shade Platinum. You can get Sensorium on Be Perfect Cosmetics, by the way. Use my discount code. Oh my god, why am I so nervous? This is the first time ever I've done bleached brows, by the way, so bear with me. And I obviously do understand that this is going to be like Marmite. You're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. I suppose it's like faux freckles, right? Could you imagine? I really loved this though, and I actually wanted to bleach my brows. I see so many people doing that on TikTok. And you know what? See the girls that actually do it, they sit it so much. Do you know, I'm not mad. I feel like there's a shadow here. Like literally nothing, it's just because my brow hair is so thick and heavy, it's creating a bit of a shadow. We'll do this one. Hold on. What do you think? I really like this product though. See if you're definitely into like bleached brows, but you don't want to actually commit to bleaching your brows. This is actually really good. And there's so many different shades as well, by the way. Well, whenever I say so many, there's like 3 different shades. Do you know what? Makeup is a form of art. It's a form of expression. It washes off at the end of the day. It's not that deep. It's a bit of fun. It's a bit of play. You know, I quite like this. You know, as just a bit of play, a bit of carry on, you know, for a laugh, a bit of fun. I'm not minding how this looks. Don't get me wrong, part of me is kind of like, what the hell? But just like editorial-esque, avant-garde, you know? So now that my brows are kind of more so, I'll coat it. I'm now just going to go in and kind of style them a wee bit more. I quite like that the product itself is actually really easy to use, and just going back in and coating through the product, it doesn't seem to be like balling up, taking away the previous product we applied, or it doesn't seem to be going chalky or funny or anything. It's really good. I really like this actually. Don't get right. I was kind of thinking like, would I ever go out in public like this? I'm not too sure. We'll do the hair. We'll definitely do the hair. I just wanted to take some hairspray from Beauty Bay, their hair oil, hair serum, and just this cheapest chips hair gel. I'm going to take a dollop of the hair gel, a load of the oil, and some serum. I'm going to mix it all in my palms, just like so. And somebody in my comments had said that the best way to make this hairstyle work was not only to make like up here like greasy and like slick looking, but to actually make the ends of the hair like slick looking as well, so it didn't just look as if you had greasy hair. I'm gonna just put behind my ears these wee bits. I really don't like the hair products from Beauty Bay, the shampoo and conditioner, but the hair care products, like their Smooth and Shine serum and the oil. It's so good. Smells lush. Smells beautiful. I swear you're either going to absolutely love or hate this tutorial. I'm deciding to add some faux freckles, and I've actually just put some eyebrow pencil on my brick eyes. Oh, that was really heavy. But just... I don't know, it just kind of makes it feel a wee bit less done with like unperfect skin, if that makes sense. Because I am wanting this to be like, not grungy, but you know. I'm sometimes a bit skeptical calling makeup looks grungy because I've done that in the past before, and like clearly the people that own grunge makeup have literally came from my throat and claimed that it wasn't actually grunge. So this comes to the finished look. What do you think? I kind of feel like the hair and the eyebrows are kind of meshing it together and kind of making one pull off the other. Does that make sense? But you know what? I'm not mad. I don't, however, think I would have the ovaries just yet to actually go out like this. But we all have to remember, it's makeup, it washes off, it's cool. It's cool and it's fun, and I quite like it. I'm just gonna say, yeah, I quite like it actually. I'm gonna keep this on until later on this evening, until Kyle comes home from work, because I told him that I was actually gonna do a makeup tutorial today with bleached brows, and I think he nearly fell off the sofa. Like, what, you're bleaching your brows? No, child, calm down. It's a product that bleaches my brows. Well, it has the effect of it anyway. But please do let me know what you think. I'm not mad. I really do like it actually. I think it is actually quite cool. Definitely you're either going to love it or hate it, and that's fine. All opinions are welcome. But of course guys, all the products that I did use will be listed and linked down below in the description box for you, along with all my discount codes as well. Other than that, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in my next one.